Sagittarius, how you doing? So I'm doing different things now. So the questions are going to be up here. Forget the divine feminine bit, okay? So work and money, love life, family, and then spiritually what you may be learning through the patterns of behavior that you kind of got going on. So as I'm doing Aquarius first, it will all be timestamps and everything else. You only got to look in the comments or the description for the timestamps. But we obviously are doing Aquarius first, then Sagittarius second. Don't forget Aquarius, same as before. I read in numerology that you can watch this as an Aquarian or a Leo. So if you haven't got any Leo in your chart at all, you can watch Leo readings because it'll be the same as looking at it from a life path 8. So if you're a life path 8, Aquarius, you can watch Leo readings, okay, and see if you're getting the same messages through Leo. Okay, so it works off the numbers of major arcana being both 8. So let's see. So all links are provided below on Patreon for your actual weekly reading. But let's see what you've got coming up for your love and money for Aquarius. For money, for work and money for Aquarius. Work and money for Aquarius. What have they got going on? So the Tower. So money, financial issues. Okay, you've also got, might be a car breakdown. Might be a very expensive car that could have just broke down for some of you, Aquarian, and you can't afford to buy a new car. Okay, this is where the electrics and stuff start going wrong in a car here. So financially, there might be a difficult energy about that I'm going to have to fork out like a large payout for my car, or my car that I have costs a lot of money to run. This is burning through diesel or petrol or gas, whatever you call it, but like burning through it like rocket fuel. I'm a rocket man, burning on the fuel of Babylon. But yeah, rocket man. So it feels like that my expenses for my car cost me a hell of a lot of money to keep putting gas in my car, but we call it diesel or petrol, Dave. But like, so I have a very expensive car, more than likely, for a lot of you. Don't worry, we're getting on to love life and everything else. But at the moment, my car is very expensive and it's costing me a lot of money to keep running backwards and forwards, picking people up, going out, picking up my partner, fetching my children, doing the shopping, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so at the moment, it's showing me a lot of expenses to do around a very expensive car. Now, if some of you have got an absolute gash pile of shit, okay, then it might be where, like, I can't afford to get a new car and I can't afford to do anything because my car doesn't run correctly, okay? Or the name Lee or Laura or Lucifer or a Capricorn or Gemini. So what else is coming up in the work sector for Aquarian? So you got the Queen of Swords. She's been coming out quite a lot just lately. So I'm not seeing any signs of money in this part, but we will merge in your love and your family and your spiritual calling to do with this. But at the moment, I'm really not seeing anything coming up about finances and money, apart from it costing me a hell of a lot of money. It might be where I do a hell of a lot for my family, like I'm always running about for my family, or I am in the family and I'm the only one with a car and everybody keeps asking me to borrow my car, and that's costing me a lot of money to do so here. Was I expect a clue-so, or I'm expecting something to come through about a policy of a car. Let's see. I'm also hearing polaristic ovaries as well, or polyamorous. Something to do around a marriage or someone already being committed into a relationship. But I'm also picking up like something to do with my ovaries here. But give me one more card, please, for Aquarius's work and money. Please, one more card. Seven of Swords, man. Y'all got a lot going on here. It's the same. You got yourselves twice. Well, Cancer in Life Path 7, sorry. 3 sevens here. So there's a lot of running backwards and forwards to and from, spending a lot of money on traveling. Maybe like you might be moving, okay, and it might come up in your family sector where you might be moving. And like this is like unpacking, packing, packing, unpacking, like going in the door, out the door. Gemini is my Gemini card. But like in the door, out the door, in the door, out the door. DAW, someone that, or Danielle, Danny Glover, Life Path 7, or someone that also is DAW, that mixing and mastering music and stuff like that, mastering the arts. I'm also hearing martial arts, or martial. But I'm hearing martial arts, someone that spends a lot of money on martial arts, like Fight Club. What's the first rule of Fight Club? Right? But like something to do around like, they keep saying martial arts, and I keep spending a lot of money on my children because they want to go on martial arts, or I go to martial arts, or my name's Marshall or Mathers. Don't know. But let's see what's going on around your love life, Aquarius, because it's a little bit strange. Stephen Strange. Aquarius's love life. What's going on with Aquarius's love life? So you get the Hangman, a Pisces. Some of you, it could be an ex. Blocked 4, Scorpio, maybe Aries, life path 4. And the 9 of Swords in your love life. So let's see what's kind of going on here, and then we'll merge it in with the other one. So there seems to be this candle in the wind, Diana Ross, Diana, or anybody's got D in their name. But like this, like backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, in and out to my partner. Okay, I'm not seeing children, but I'm seeing that there is a child energy that could be involved. Like I keep going back over here, but then I come back here, and so on and so forth, but I get blocked. So it's kind of like trying to stop someone from keep running and coming in and out of my life. There is a sign of ADHD. This is also my ADHD attention deficit disorder card, is the 7 of Swords. So these 7s can be where I can't seem to find focus at the moment, or I drive a Ford Focus or a Ford Cavalier or Cavaliero or Cavalauskas. But like I'm finding it very difficult to find focus at the minute. So like say there's no third party, finding it difficult because I work from home. Okay, I live at home, the tower. I'm trying to avoid my mother or parent or someone that's at home. I can't seem to focus when I'm at home working because there's a lot of distractions around me at the moment here. Okay, and then when it goes over to love life, it feels like that this is more to do with money, which is keeping a hold of it. So if you've got someone here that's lacking in money, but someone that does have money, and there's arguments over giving lifts and a car and fetching, coming and going to and from. Now, some of you have obviously got an ex-husband or a wife that children may be involved with here, Devi. Some of you could have like an ex-husband or a wife that you're involved with here. Okay. And obviously, like this is the transportation of kids being, you know, blah, blah, blah here. I'm also picking up like, because this is moving energy, like moving, or I have moved. Okay, and now I'm having to save money because I've moved. Like I've just made a large purchase and I'm having to save money. So like within your love life, because some of you could really be single here, but if you are in a love energy, there's this like I've spent majority of my money on a car, and like I've overspent a lot of money this week. Okay, and now I'm having to save money. 4 of Pentacles, and love life actually isn't here at the moment. Because love don't live here anymore. Feels like I don't live here anymore, like I have physically moved. Someone could have moved, or they're about to move, and it's like there's a no, like I don't live here anymore sign on the door, right? Sign on the dotted line. Sign your name across my heart. Signed, sealed, and delivered, and I'm yours. Someone's waiting for a package or something to be delivered here, but they've spent a lot of money on it. Okay. Or con it. There's chaos going on here because I'm really trying to look for what is going on, but there's chaotic energy, like very like in and out, busy, like backwards and forwards, to and in and out of work, in the door, out the door, here, there, everywhere. Like I'm just so busy, frantic at the moment. I haven't even got time to think about a love life. And if I am, timey kangaroo down sporting from Australia, like. So, yeah, don't forget you can watch this as an Aquarian as well, though. Okay, or Leo. But, like, this blocked energy I feel is an X. Like I'm spending the majority of my time blocking out an X. That's all I seem to be worrying about is financially, you know, like moved here. And this is me starting over again here. And then this is blocked from the past of my love life is blocked out, and I've now just moved. But if you've got someone that keeps cheating or manipulating in relationships, because this is definitely traveling and going to and from and in and out, okay? But at the moment, I can't really see much for you, Aquarius. Other readings have gone quite well, but there could be a third party. Let's see. So family, what is going on with family, in the family life of Aquarius, please. So you got the Two of Cups, where your love life is, waiting for it. Okay, and then the Six of Wands in family. So this might be a family business. Like, there's a lot of family all involved in my business, in my love life. Like, I work for family, and I work for his mother or father-in-law, and blah, blah, blah. And or I'm also hearing a lawyer, like a solicitor and a lawyer, something to do with around, like, going to court or money and stuff like that being involved, and a lawyer. This might be where someone stole all of my money and took, excuse me, and took everything from me, and I've got nothing left because they've took the whole lot and run. Like, it's just, right, I'm going to pack everything up, take it all, and leave and go here to another energy of family, where I'm starting over again, fresh on my own, looking for a new Two of Cups person, because the old one is either an ex-husband, ex-wife, not cutting the mustard, Dave, and I'm literally now just looking for a new Two of Cups, looking where to invest my time financially with money that I may or may not have. Four of Pentacles, where do I invest my time, where do I invest my energy, and who do I and who don't I, and anybody else is out. It feels like that, because it feels like that there's a deadline here, or a dead lion, something about a Leo that may have passed away, okay, but like, or a deadline that is kind of like, you know what, you know, I'm been so busy, blah, 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 packing and moving and going and to and from, that now I've hit a deadline, okay, which means that I'm now having to like invest in a me and just do me, because my time was up. I had to move, or I've got to move, or I've got to make a decision now. This could be general message of like, I'm going to have to make a decision now because my time is up, right? I haven't got long left. Now, I believe that there might be someone that could be passing or dying maybe here, or got news of, and it's kind of like, look, I'm soon going to have to start doing something because I haven't got long left to live here. Okay, I haven't got long left to live, and because of that, fuck it, throw caution to the wind. I don't care where it goes. Or it's just like, you know what, I'm fucking sick to death of saving money and everything else, and bollocks, we only live once, so we might as well just spend it all. Someone's also trying to burn through someone's assets of like, fuck it, let's just throw caution to the wind and just spend the whole lot. Just get rid of the whole lot. Okay, get rid of it. I don't want it. I don't want to know. Connett, Michael, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. Let's get rid of the whole lot. I don't want to know. So there might be fights over assets and money here, like assets and money, and that's why there isn't any, because I'm sick to death of being a skivvy for everyone else. Okay, because this could be a runner here. This can be like Dex's Midnight Runners. This can be like Dexedrine and drug delivering is what we call it, where it's like this punter and a runner, right? You know, I've got a load of product. Will you run it around for me and do all the hard work, and then I'll get paid for it? Okay. So some of you, there might be resentment that's kind of coming up of this, where you seem to be putting all of the work in and blah, blah, blah. And then you're getting all the money for it, and I'm putting all the work in. Like, I'm doing all of the work and you're getting paid for what I'm doing. So for some of you, you might be really pissed off of working for someone else. Or some of you are self-employed and you realize how fucking difficult that is, being self-employed. Okay, like tax and everything else. And it's like, holy shit, I didn't realize that, you know, that I'm self-employed, that I can't have any time off, and everybody wants my goddamn attention and I can't because I'm my own boss, and that everybody wants my attention and I can't focus on it because the family are wanting my attention, and they just keep wanting me to, like, trying to get my attention, and like, oh, have you just got a minute? And you're like, no, I haven't got a minute. I've got loads of work to do. I've got fucking bills to pay. I've got my car to pay for. I've got this to pay for. I've got to work. I'm sorry, but I've got to work, right? And it's not showing me signs of money, but it is showing me signs that, you know, I've got to work and that I'm not going to be messing about. I've got to get this done. I've got to get that finished. I'm under a deadline. I've got to work late and stuff like that, and I've got to get a load done because I've got to pay, Putching. So there's an energy then where it goes to number 2, which is my love life, which means that it might be here, but I'm more concerned about money than I am anything else, because this is like banking and money and savings and saving a load of money, and it's like your love life just isn't here at the moment because you might not be with anyone, or you live at a distance. Two of Cups can be where we're together and we've got a connection, and I travel to see this person, but I have to wait for them to come home before I see them. So this is like, I'm busy at work and I'm out majority of the time working. Okay, and then love life more is like, I don't know, savings coming into work. But this seems to be coming into the energy. See, I keep hearing this energy. I've come into a little bit of money, Jenny. Like I've come into a bit of money. But it isn't here. Well, it is, but not where the money and work is. So it feels like I've been working like a dog, 9 to 5, Dolly Parton, been doing me bit, Dave. Okay, and I have got money, and my love life just isn't really here at all, because I visit them and I go over and stay with my partner when I finish work, and this is more to do with you at work, and then love life is kind of coming through on pile 3 there. Okay, so let's see what Aquarius has coming up for spiritually. What is Aquarius learning spiritually? Now, when I clarify these, I'll start looking at other stuff, but because the majority of you are blocking out an ex backwards and forwards, in and out, like a third party, or you're with him or you're with her, and I don't want anything to do with you, and I'm blocking. You keep coming in and out of my life like yo-yo knickers and God knows what else, and I can't think my head from my arsehole. Aquarius, what are they learning spiritually within the next 48? So Leo or Aquarian, Leo or an Aquarian. See, this is where your love life should be here. It might be where, or Mike will be, or Mikey B, but like here, love life. Like this is me working in and out, so on and so forth. Got shitloads to catch up with, Dave. I'm in a rush. I've got ADD, and I'm also really trying to sort everything else out. Okay, then it goes to like money, assets, this still being a part of work, stressed out about having to save it, and money, and overspending and underspending and overliving my means. And then love life starts to turn up with these 2 piles here. Okay, 2 of Cups go over to see my partner. Okay, or they come over to see me to help out a little bit with the bills, with money, with finances, or with like just general take me out for the day. This is like where my partner, or I've just met someone here, and they're coming here to get me out the house and to take me out. Okay, take me out. Bow, 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 bow. Some of you might be taking out a pussy. Okay, but like I'm on my way, sweetheart. I've been busy all day, Dave. I've had loads to do, but trust me, I'm on my way. I'm going to come and pick you up. Right? That's kind of the story, even though they're not really fitting into. But spiritually, what are you learning? Well, about being loyal to your actual partner and being loyal to them. No third-party interference, being loyal to the one that you love, okay, which might be around children, and it's just kids that I focus on mainly. And to look forward to the future, because destiny is bringing more. It's like, if I'm working here and it seems to be working, keep doing it, because it'll bring in more energy here, okay? This is more clients, more people, more children, more time, more love, more time to spend with my partner. It might be someone new and we're meeting up for the first time, and I'm in such a rush to get everything finished that I'm, about to meet this new 2 of Cups person, because I've been waiting for them to come over, or waiting for them, and then here they are, okay? So let's see. So what is in the work section of Aquarius? Give me any more messages for the work section of Aquarius. So Aquarius, you've got seduced. So I might start now looking at love life, because there isn't so many work energies here. Okay. Now, if there is an energy of seduction, this is because it's like I'm trying to seduce you and get you to come over to me, even though you're with her or you're with him. I'm going to flummoxuously get out my tits and everything. Okay, so you're tempted to come over. Okay, so I'm going to doll myself up, even knowing that you're with someone else over here that you don't want to be with, because I know you don't, because you don't get on, because the 4 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords is there. So because you don't really get on very well there, I'm kind of going to seduce you to make you want me. So it could be where they're talking, or they've been talking, or they've been, oh, you're right, Dave. Oh, my mum's got one of those, Penfold. But like, I've been seducing your man, or I've been seducing your woman to try and get them to come over here because I've been putting up profile pictures, or I've been trying to get them interested, and so on and so forth, and they are interested, and I know they are, so they're coming over to see me. But I know that their love life really isn't going very well, because I know that they're about to, like, because they're not opening up anymore to this person. They're more stressed out than what they actually are opening up physically, mentally, and emotionally. So I don't know if this person is catching on to the pisto gravy train and realizing that this one here might be lying to them, and you're kind of like, you're fucking lying. You're kind of like, where have you been? Where are you going? Blah, 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 right? Here. And they're leaving, or been leaving, to go over to here because they've been seduced by another person. Okay. This is going to have to start... getting everything in here. Hold on. So yeah, it feels like that someone's been seducing someone to come over and stay, visit, look at them, be with them, blah 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 here. Okay, now in your work sector, if this be your work sector here, I have Aquarius and Venus, me. So obviously you've noticed that I've tried to change things up and also go back to doing a lot of my, you know, double readings with like things in the middle with glitz and glam and whatnot. So this is trying to also get people interested, like in your work sector. I'm trying to get people interested in what I have to offer. But for some of you, you might be female and you're using your tits in order to get clients, right? I'm just saying, I don't see the appeal to that, but some people do. Me, I instantly don't click on it, you know, because you can click on something to look at someone's tits all day long. It's called YouTube, RedTube, okay? But like, you know, it doesn't matter what you look like. It's a matter about what have you got to offer. And it's the same with me. It can be glitz and glam and great, but the reading could be absolutely shit and no one wants it, right? So in your work sector, it's kind of showing you kind of what I've been doing here. Electric volts and all that sort of shit, right? Here, trying to get people's attention to get them to hopefully join Patreon, watch YouTube, do all of that kind of stuff. But like I said, some of you out there, you're using your tits in order to get, you know, like plump them up and get everything out and like, you know, to try and get people to watch. Maybe, don't know. Well, if you are, there you go. Using what I've got as a look to get what I want here. Maybe, don't know. Don't take offense to it. It's just like, oh yeah, Steve, I am doing that. And I'm squeezing those babies together to get everybody to look at me because they want me and everything else. Okay, that depends on manner and shit like that here, because some people on this side, like myself here, Pisces, they're kind of like, fuck that, I can't be doing with all of that nonsense, popcorn bollocks. So there's kind of like this blocked energy, like, I don't care, like I'm blocking the energy out because that's coming up in love and money. Like, I've already got someone, I'm already with someone, I'm not really interested in looking at what you've got to offer when I'm already with someone, right? Because the lesson is coming up about loyalty here. Okay, so it doesn't matter what you look like or what you've got to offer, what are you really like inside? Okay, because it's kind of like if your insides are all churned up and you're blocked and aggressive and blaming and having a go and blah, 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 then I'm really not that interested anyway, right, here. Let's see. So what is coming up for love life for Aquarius? Love life for Aquarius. So you've got simping sprung on you here. So someone's just sprung it on someone. Don't want it if it's that easy. You see? It is. People here are like, kind of like, oh, really? I'll take a bit of that off your hands, Dave. Yeah, I'll have a look at a bit of that. And some people are kind of like, I don't want all of that. If it's that easy, I'd rather work for myself and do it myself than I would have someone do it all for me here. So I don't know, because this is like, this is weird, and I don't know why people have this or say that they have it or they do. But some people out on Tarot Land, when they're working, they say that I've got like a crew that I have to pay. So they don't do fuck all. They just read. That's it. Okay, eat, read, love maybe. But they just read, right? Trust me, the hardest part about a tarot card channel is the editing, all the shit that you see me doing. The editing, the planning, the you know, everything else that goes into it, like uploading it, thumbnails, okay, getting it out in front of other consumers and all that sort of stuff. That is the hardest work. Tarot card reading is just like, okay, just need you to do these 3 signs today. You're good, and I'm off. And they're like, right, there you go. How long is that going to take you to edit all of that? Fucking ages. Who's working harder? The editors. Trust me, believe me. So they're kind of like, you know, I just come in, do a couple of readings. This is Sal all day long. Sal does this. You guys not fucking noticed? You know, I'm not slagging people off. I'm just saying. Sal does it, right, here. What can we do here? It's for the glamour box, okay, the glamour box, and get everybody into it and pay 280 quid, right, here. £280 for the glamour box to seduce people to make it look good, which is, for me, is all of the, like, thumbnails and shit, right? It's consumer marketing, but it's that. It's like, what can I do to get this person or these people over to here? But I was hearing something to do with, like, my approach, what I do. Fuck that. There's no way I'm going to pay a crew full of people when I can just do my tarot stuff myself, right? That's why it's come up. I'm sorry, because it's what I'm reading. Don't want it if it's that easy. It's just sprung straight on me that I would rather just do it myself. Work for myself. Be me. Just do it originally. Not get other people to do the work for me here. This is getting other people to do all of the hard work here. Here. Because it's in the work sector. I can feel me getting blamed for this again, but you know me. Right, here. There's chaos and there's the Queen of Swords. I want to know if you've got this ready. Have you got that ready? Have you got this done? Have you got that done? Right, we need it. It's got to be on time. There's a deadline. You've got to get this finished. You've got to get that finished. I need 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 readings done because we've got to pay all of these people that are like taking your photograph and putting it up and doing all of the hard work. You're just got a percentage, tarot card reader. Okay, there's about 16 of us with a camera and a piece of editing equipment. Fuck that, would I do that? No. Yeah. But some people did sell their company, Sal. Some people did sell the actual company. This is a car salesman. I sold my company that I had, and I sold it and disintegrated it all to someone else. Like, it's not actually mine. It's fake. Okay. So it's not actually mine. Other people do it. Okay. So it's kind of like this here. This is like, it's not mine. I've sold my business. I've sold my company. I've disintegrated it, disintegrated all of the assets. So for some of you, that might be around where you're working and stuff that you've got is disintegrating assets and business and house and home and moving and disintegrating it all here. But why is it now that I'm starting to pick up signs of this seduction of it being like seducer, Medusa, like with a fucking snake charmer, okay, or angelic karma. But like I'm trying to seduce everybody and the competition that it's taking to get everybody to come over here and seduce them, okay? Because I know that they're looking, like they're good looking. I need them to be, you know, it's like this, like, I don't know, man. There's a lot of shit I don't agree that kind of goes on here. But anyway, there's another section, which is love life, that's kind of coming across as the one message here of, well, that got sprung on me. I don't really want it if it's that easy, okay? If all you're trying to do is get my attention, but you're not going to tell me the truth, you're just going to feed me a load of bullshit, okay? I'm really not that interested in it, so I'd rather just do it myself here. Something to do around work and money. Okay, now, because I am picking up on reading energy here, or ready, okay, or read, or something like that, begins with that. But there's this, like, stressed and worried, but, like, I'm still just I'd rather do it myself here than have someone else do it for me. Because this could be going on at work, like, this could be at work that you've got this going on, right? Let's see. So, what's coming up in family? In family for Aquarius. What's coming up in the family section for Aquarius? So, you've got argumentative. Okay, argumentative in the family. Arguing maybe over children, ex-husband and wife, arguing over who's more popular, who's getting more of this and who's getting more of that. Because I feel like this dividing assets and moving on, division, okay? Like, this goes here, that goes there, let's divide it there and here, okay? Like an inheritance or something like that. or like I've moved and I've literally sold up fucking everything and I'm now here, okay? So arguments in the family are coming from where just waiting for someone to realize that they've moved on with their life, that they're moving away from family, that they're no longer going to be present around people that are there, either at work and I'm moving away, or I'm moving closer towards someone and I'm moving closer that way, but it's away from here. Okay, it's a little bit of getting word from someone, of a friend or family, and saying, look, you know, we are moving, but we're not going to be too far away. You can come and visit if you want. Right here. What is this? So what is going on? 1, 2, 3, 4. Spiritually, what is being learned by Aquarius is had enough. God, the same cards. This is it. It is what it is. So there is this energy that seems to be coming through of love energy of like, I've had enough, this is it, you know, this is my final chance, your one and only chance to do something with my life, to get moving, to get going, to move away from here, to forget all of this altogether and be single and look forward to the future, okay? Because this is pretty much like the final chance, because I'm now taking care of me because I've fucking had enough, and she or he can have each other. And I'm going to let go of the rope and let go of the control. Just have it. I don't care. You have her. You have him. You have it. You have whatever you want. I don't care where it goes. Go there if you want. My child or my children or my money. Go there. Don't care. Just go there without me. But I'm going more towards the future because I'm sick to death of what's going on. And I'm moving on with my life because this is it. Now, my life starts now because I'm now thinking of me. And this is like you, Aquarian or Leo, here. I'm thinking more of me than I am, because it might be where like I'm so busy at the moment, I've got so much on, that all I can do is think about me. And I'm not going to get involved in anybody else so much because I've got loads of things to do and I'm busy. Okay? So that is... where are we? So, Aquarius, that's you. I'm going to have a commercial break in a minute and a drink and a cigarette, and then I'm going to do a Sagittarian. But you won't know that because it'll be the advert that comes up that I made that just goes, I'm now putting on Sagittarian. But if you, it's only glitz and glam just to get people interested, don't you know? Steve just read his own cards. But if you would like to join Patreon, Patreon is where your whole weekly reading is. It's always done a day or 2 or 3 days before anything here, because I normally just do a load on Patreon and chuck them out, and then I start doing things for YouTube. But I more than all the time concentrate more on Patreon. So you get a whole table spread, all clarified and so on and so forth. So please make sure you hit the like button, Aquarius. Please make sure you subscribe, because there's 35% of people that watch that don't ever subscribe, but they watch. So they watch but don't subscribe. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and thumbs up. Thanks very much. Really appreciate it. All links are provided below. And next we are going to be doing Sagittarius. Okay, so Sagittarius, so please guys make sure that you smash that like button, hit the subscribe. There are 35% of people that do not actually subscribe, that watch the channel, that just don't subscribe. Please make sure that you've got a channel and you actually subscribe. It really does help out. So Sagittarius, we're going to do the same as what we've done for literally Aquarius. So we're going to go over work and money, and then love, life, family and spiritual. Don't worry where it says divine feminine. This is just a template that I normally use for when I do divine feminine. But I thought, what a good set of questions. We'll obviously keep it there. If you want your weekly readings, you can find them over on Patreon. That is a full table spread with loads of different questions and answers, and then also some of these as well, I think, for the week. So, and you get those way in advance than what you do over on here. So Sagittarius, don't forget, you can also watch this as a life path 5, a Sagittarius and Taurus. If you haven't got Taurus in your chart, you can watch Taurus readings, okay? So let's see, or from a life path 5 perspective. That's if I am doing Taurus, because other people have been really difficult in order to do them all at the moment. So let's see. So work and money, where are Sagittarius when it comes to their work and their money for Sagittarius at the moment? What they got going on? So you've got waiting to get word, a 2 of Wands, a 5 of Swords. Oh dear, Sagittarius, you had these a lot here. And the Sun. Some of you have got so much problems going on with your family at the moment. It just seems like it's just very argumentative. I know it's not in the family section of the reading, but I normally say, how's your love life or your family or spiritually evolving when it comes to this, okay, and how is it affecting you? So the name housey, or being housed, or moving, or like I keep being moved from department to job and I'm always moving around all the time and it's really fucking annoying me, or someone's just moved and they're now too far away for me to actually get there, or I've been offered a job but it's overseas and I don't know if I'm going to be able to take it. This is also when my family or someone's just literally moved. You want to watch the Aquarian reading that was just before this one about someone moving, so you can continue on watching this if you know an Aquarian or a Leo or a life path 8. Okay, there's the 8 energy there. Okay, so this could have come up in their reading of a message about someone that has just physically packed up and moved. Okay, this is like location in the sun or Loki and like blah, blah, blah. And I'm literally now wondering where the fuck this person's actually gone because they're now moved. Now, there could be a lot of arguments that you've got going on in your family and it's distracting someone that may be at home working. If they are working from home and you find someone avoiding you, or they have been avoided because they're working from home and they haven't got time in order to speak. Because this 5 of Swords is getting angry that this one has turned their back and not paying any attention. But like I say to a lot of people just so far, this person here has ADHD. This is attention deficit disorder. And why is it that you're focused that much on your work and your money and your career in order to save for your future? That's why this person's doing it. Marie or Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. So what it is that they're spending a lot of time at work is for their family, or to do with their happiness at work for the future. They're planning future energy. So, but this is why will the person not pay any attention? Is because they have ADHD. 5 of Swords is my mental health attention deficit disorder card. So I'm finding it very difficult to focus on anybody at home, my kids, my mum, my father, or child. It doesn't matter which way around it is. And it can even be you from your person's perspective, that they have a lot of problems with their family because they're always trying to get their attention. Or I just need to tell you that you've got this in the fridge. I need to tell you that you forgot to take that out the fridge, that you didn't do the washing up, or that you didn't do this, or that you didn't do that. I just need to get your attention quickly just while you're working from home and you come out the door. I just need to grab your attention just to ask you. And you're kind of like, look, I haven't got any time in order to talk about nonsense bullshit. It's like, oh, you're not interested. It's like, well, be quite honest with you, mother or father. I just think it's a load of bullshit. Whatever you've got going on in your life is up to you. It's fine. It's like, oh, I just wanted to tell you that I had an argument with like Dave up the road. You're like, I don't really care. Like, if you've got drama going on in your life, that doesn't mean there's anything to do with me. Your drama is your drama here. Like, that isn't my drama. It's like, yeah, but I thought you might be interested in the fact that I've got something to say about someone. And you're like, not really. No, I don't really want to get involved. Like, you know, if you want to talk shit about someone or you've got a problem, fine, then solve it yourself. But don't keep looking at me to solve it. It's kind of like, all right, I might be a man, but I'm a tarot card reader. I'm not a fucking plumber, Dave. Like, I don't know how to fix the fucking log that you've just sent down the toilet. How am I supposed to flush that? And you're like, well, it's a number 2. What do you do with a number 2? Well, you flush it, but I can't I don't know. I'm not a plumber. I'm a tarot card reader. What you need is a plumber. Yeah, but the kitchen sink's dripping. But I'm not a plumber. Get a plumber, can't you? No, I'm a tarot reader, for fuck's sake. Right? It's like that. It's like this argument that's very petty and minor and stupid, but it's kind of like, listen, ADD person, I need you to spend more time concentrating on the things that I want to do. It's like, well, why can't you do it yourself? Well, I'm getting old. Well, can't you just employ someone to do it for you? Why do I have to do it? I've got my own things to contend with, sweetheart. Like, I can't keep contending to you. I've got my life to lead. I've got things to do. I've got my PlayStation to play on. Yeah, but you little shit, you're not supposed to. I told you. Here, well, this is what I shouldn't be doing, Sagittarian. Is why majority of Sages left me when I was doing Sag last time. Y'all can leave, I don't mind. Okay, but you either want to understand or you don't. Okay, people that tell people, okay, like, oh, I'm just reminding you and telling you what you've got going on in your life. Fuck, I know that. I know what I've got going on in my life. Why are you spending so much time concentrated on me? Why don't you think about you? You're always looking at me for an answer. But, like, why is it that you always tell me what to do? Or you're telling me this, or you're telling me that? Yeah, well, that's not telling you. I'm just telling you that, there you go. I'm telling you that there's stuff in the fridge gone off. Fuck, well, yeah, but it's so what? Stop telling me. Because trust me, man, it's the cause of all arguments. When people point out fault, or they point out, oh, I'm just telling you, you're like, listen, there might be a reason why I haven't done that. Don't keep looking at what I'm doing, because that's telling, like, looking and spying and stalking the shit out of someone. Okay, I want to know where you've gone. I want to know when you're coming back. I want to know when they're coming back. It's too much energy, man. Too much time, too much energy focusing on someone else. Where are they? When are they coming back? What happens if they don't come back? Okay, what are they doing without me? Would they be able to live without me? And then paranoia sets in. Oh, God, what happens if I'm on my own? Fucking drama if I'm on my own. Yeah, because 5 of Swords can soon go to a 5 of Cups. What happens if I have to live on my own and I never meet someone? So what? Yeah, well, I really want someone. What, you're going to try and control that? Here. Yeah, but they're my twat flame. Okay. Yeah, well, it's a karmic one. Right? It's definitely a karmic one. Dev, Steph, Jeff, Steve, Sarah, Sassy, Sandra, Casano, Zeno. Okay. But, like, you know, so in your work and money, it's kind of like I'm trying to get on. Like, why can't I just get on without you battering my ear? I just want you for a minute. And you're like, look, I'm working. Oh, well, that's it. You're always working. Oh, fucking hell, bruv. You would give an aspirin an headache. Will you please shut up? This is why everybody got tetchy with me before, Sagittarius. Now, it's either you or someone around you doing it. I don't care. I had a load of clients come to me and say, Steve, fair enough. Fucking hands up, fair cop. It was me that messed up this relationship. It was the feminine. It was me that was moaning. It was me that's complaining, and it has been me telling people. Okay, temper tantrums do not get what I want, okay, because other people see it as childish and petty. Okay, please stop keep asking me, talking me about all the minor things in my life when I've got other things that are more important than what that is. Yes, but that's my condition to say that that's important to me, and you're not seeing that I'm very important. You're not compared to me, no. That's why I keep turning my back on you and walking off. Okay, where are you going when you go out? Oh, right, I'm just going to lie to you, right? And I'm just going to avoid you and walk out the door without you even noticing that I'm here or there. Because asking me where I'm going or when I'm coming back is spying on my personal life. If you're dealing with a life path 4 or a Scorpio or an Aries, y'all fucked. I've been telling this people for ages in my tarot teaching segments. 5s and 4s are very, very conformatively in conflicted energy. Sagittarius, Taurus, life path 5, life path 4, Scorpio, Aries. If that's where you want to find who has those placements. Because if you're a person that is, say, a Sag and Taurus placements and you're a life path 4, then holy fuck, you've got a lot to contend with when it comes to your own karmic energy about not getting your own way and things turning out the way you want it to. Trust me, if you are a Sag Taurus mixture with a life path 4 or and 5, then oh my word, right? Will you come up against a lot of conflict of people arguing and not wanting to listen, and then demanding that when I speak, you actually stand around long enough to listen to the dribble that I get it with my mother, right? My mother's like this, right? Sorry, but she has she's a life path 4 and she has Taurus in her chart, and I have Scorpio. Scorpio rising, Scorpio north, Sagittarius moon, Taurus rising, Taurus north, life path 4 at Scorpio. Right? Very, Jekyll and Hyde energy. 1 minute I'm okay, the next minute I'm not, then I am, then I'm not, then I am, then I'm not, then halfway up, halfway down, halfway up, and it's like fucking dealing with a roller coaster right here. But when you get these energies here, you'll talk to someone and they'll pretty much kind of like really drag it out, and you're kind of like, oh fuck, I know what you're going to say. Like, it's not interesting to me. I haven't got an emotional input to that. It's really not. It's not stimulating my emotion. What happened next door? I don't know. I don't care. Like, I'm not bothered. I've got things to do. I can't keep focusing on you. I've got to focus on me. But you're a selfish, arrogant prick for only thinking of yourself. Yes. And the more you keep telling me that, the more I'm going to keep ignoring you. And then the more you're going to get even wound up when you want to speak and I don't, because you cannot control my vocabulary. You can't control what I believe in, what I think and what I say and what I do, or where I go. No matter who I am, whether I'm your child or not, you still do not have a right to stop my life from progressing on the way it is. And the more you think that you do, the more that I'll try to prove you wrong, and the more that you'll go around and around and around this roundabout by keeping an eye on someone that might not want it. When I go out the door, you're fucking there. When I go into the toilet, I'm crossing you in the path. When you hear my door go, you come out in order to speak to me to try and get my attention. And I don't have the time. I'm actually trying to be quiet and sneak in to the quiet area without you coming into it, starting talking to me about the stuff I'm not interested in. Does it sound like anything that might be irrelevant to you here? Or are you at home dealing with this at work or at home in your dynamics where it's very stressful? Okay, because you're just not getting on. You're like chalk and cheese. It doesn't mix. There is no emotional energy there. You could be like me, right? Emotionally intelligent, right? I just kind of I like to talk about certain things and that's it. Okay, I don't like about the tea in the tea bag and the fish in the fish bowl and it's like, I'm sorry, but I'm slightly bored with that. Like, I just haven't got time to stay around and talk about it because I'm not interested in about you slowly getting out the point when the point is there really isn't any point to the fucking talking. There is, it's like that you go to someone and they tell you the ending at the beginning. And you're kind of like, oh, I know exactly how this is going to finish. And you're kind of like, hold on a minute. You always look as if you're in such a rush to get away from me. And you're like, it's because I know what the ending's going to be, because it's always the same ending, Jim. It's always the same ending, John. But like, it always ends and starts exactly the same way. Like, every time I'm trying to talk to you, I know exactly how it's going to finish. So I'm trying to and you're like, yeah, but you keep interrupting me and talking over me. But I have ADHD. That's what we do when we have ADHD. You try to talk to us, but we overspeak and we overtalk and we cut you off because we're trying to get out what's in our mind before we forget. Because we have attention deficit disorder, they can only think about what they're thinking about. And they can only talk about what they want to talk about, or what they're thinking is what they will explain. And it will come out as very weird. And it's like, that's bizarre, bruv. That doesn't make any fucking sense. You're like, yeah, but I have ADD. That's what they do. Right, that's what they do. So if this family member's kind of like, oh, you're always avoiding me and you never got time to listen to me and you always go off and I never get time to speak or get a word in edgeways, and you're kind of like, I can't help it, I have ADHD. It's kind of, yeah, but you're either 1 minute you're extremely quiet and you're not saying anything at all, or then you've got like loads to say, and then that gives me an inkling that I'm going to get in there, and I'm like, and then I'm in, and then think, right, now I can take up a mile, and you're like, bruv, the moment that I open my mouth and I give you a leeway into a conversation, do you overtake the conversation to the point where you're like, I wish I hadn't just opened my mouth, because when I cross you in the street or in the path and I say something to you, that'll give you a leeway to think, oh, hello, let's go on to like a real long conversation. And you're kind of like, no. I just needed a quick yes or a no, Dave. I just wanted a quick, like, what's for tea? Pizza. Brilliant. Gone. Right? What's for dinner? Cabbage. Oh, that's shit. Oh, now you want to talk. Well, isn't there anything better than that? Well, do you want to get a takeout? Yeah? Oh, now you're all right. Oh, see, don't do that. Right? Don't do that. Oh, now you want to talk to me. Oh, now you don't. Oh, now you do. And now, oh, no, don't. You could be from fucking Manchester. Hey, don't, Teddy. Right? Yeah. like the Scouser stringent, right? But like you know, I've given you a leeway in order to say something, and then you did, but you said the wrong thing, right? I give you an inch and you take a mile. You take way too long to get to the ending. You take way too long. The fact that I just asked you a simple question and you can't answer it with a yes or no, you want to take up the majority of my time and I'm bored. I'm sorry, I haven't got time to do it, right? So some of you, you're kind of like this energy where the talking at home or at work, okay, is like this, people, just shut up. Here, stay out of my way. Like, I just don't want to be bothered with anybody today. Right? But that could be like your work and money could be involving family, because I'm kind of channeling a few other messages there because the sun is there. So this always means family to me, my father or my mother, or where I'm living at home with my mother or father, or, you know, I'm working. So working, someone might work from home or something like that. Okay. So let's see, and they got their kids screaming in their ear hole and God knows what else. It's like, what do you want now? Like, are you trying to get my attention? I'm trying to work and pay the bills. And, you know, it's like that. It's like, oh, now you want me, now you don't. Now you see me, now you don't. Now I'm in, now I'm out. Now I'm up, now I'm down. It's like, fuck. Yeah, right. So let's see. So there's your work bit that seems to be all over the place like a yo-yo, Sagittarius. So let's see what you've got going on with your love life for Sagittarius, please. So you've got the Five of Cups. See, the Five of Swords goes to the Five of Cups. Playing a martyr, a victim. I don't feel very well. I feel really ill and nobody wants me and my exes taught me so bad and blah, blah, blah. And now I'm a victim of my own circumstance. That I was in a marriage, I was in a commitment, and now I feel down and I feel lonely and I can't cope because no one wants to know and I can't get a job and I can't. And it's kind of like this process that this person could do of like always focusing on what I can't do or what I don't have or what I want that I don't have, or I want my own way, and when I don't get it, I sulk. Like that. It's, trust me, to a stable fucking guy. Yeah, to a stable guy, I like, oh my God, bro, cry me a river. I'm sorry, but I do. Because it's like, oh, but life is like, so, and you're like, oh, Jesus Christ, like, man, y'all realize that y'all still breathing? Right? But to a stable guy, it's kind of like, but you're not giving me any attention and I want this, and you never gave me a lollipop. And I'm like, oh, but I never got a pair of trainees for my birthday. Now, that could be a son or daughter, but believe you me, that adults can do the same. You never brought me anything when you don't even say hello. You don't even say goodbye. You didn't even say, someone lost a family member here and they're in like in bits here. Like, I don't know. Because I'm hearing a lot of like, but you didn't and I didn't and they didn't say and I never got to find out and he never did that and you never and but Trevor never and Eva never, Steva and Trevor and you're like, oh, fucking hell, bruv. Like, come on, Dave. Right? Now, please, if any of you are going out dating, then don't do this when you're dating, sweetheart, because fucking hell. Yeah. Now, you know me, I'd like to bring a bit of comedy into tarot, right? Try to make you, like, or try to pick your fucking lip up here. Come on. I mean, oh, but me love life, it's over. I'm like, so what, Sagittarius? Who gives a monkey's fucking left nut? My love life's over. Find another one. There are plenty of fucking fish in the sea. Why do people do this, right? This is why I'm maintaining such a good energy content. Why do people see things all the time as a loss instead of actually a gain? What have I gained from losing a relationship? In time on my own. But I don't even like that. Like, oh, but time on my own, can go where I want, can watch whatever I want on the telly. Don't even have to like share a fucking television. When I'm eating a piece of cake, I can have it all, okay? Well, I don't have to go on a fucking diet because I have to look good for someone else. I don't have to perform like a monkey for someone else. If I want to go out, I can. Where do I go? Wherever I want. Do I have to ask the other person if they want to and they say no and I say yes? Well, I say goodbye and you say hello and they say goodbye. And it's kind of like that, right? So why do people see us no love life as a very devastating thing when you should be looking at it as like, actually, I'm free to do what the fuck I want, when I want. I don't have to answer to anybody. I can do what I want. Right? But my children are so disrespectful. Kick them to the curb. Be on your own. Be single. Send them to your ex-husband. Let your ex-husband have them. No, but he's a narc and he doesn't. Keep fighting with me. Keep fighting them then. Right? Or just say, okay, you want to disrespect me? Go and live with your father. I'm going to live on my own, and then I don't have to keep dealing with all of the money I have to keep spending on your ungrateful ass, where I can just now be on my own, think about me, and you can then go and think about your father, you disrespectful little shit. If this is also in the family, Jenny. Okay, if it's to do with the family. Okay. But then again, you could have an energy of like, but I'm on my own and I'm like retired and I'm on my own and I just think about my children 24/7. But my children have got their own life, right? That could actually be like, say, respectful kids, but they've got their own life. And you're like, but I miss my children and I want my kids around me 24/7. And you're like, but children are supposed to grow up and then go and do whatever they want. You know, the thing is that when you have kids, this is what you set up for. This is why I never had them, Sagittarian. Right, is that you sacrifice your life for your children. You have to kick them out, and then when they want to come back, and they come, let them back. If they want money, you're probably going to be in debt for the rest of your life, right? Because you are their main guardian and their parent guardian throughout their whole entire life, right? Their whole life is, you gave birth to me. Why did you do that? Yeah, well, I wanted you. Well, you've got me. This is how I am. Do you like it? No. You don't do what I want you to do. So we're not going to get on then, are we, Dave? Right? You gave birth to me. You wanted me. There I am. Me, in the flesh. Right? What about me that you gave birth to isn't good enough? Yeah, but you don't do all of these things. No, Sagittarius. Don't be wrong now. Right? Here. Yeah, but it's the spawn of Satan that come from the narc that I don't like. You did it. You know, someone's dick doesn't just miraculously fall over into someone, right? When people sleep or they cheat in relationships or marriages, someone's dick doesn't just literally appear in someone. If it did, they'd be in prison, and that could be where they are. Okay? You could be very unfortunate and be Jenny Justice, or whatever. Yeah. Right, in love with a lifer. Well, I've already got a husband. Some people can just never be satisfied with what they got. So, sorry guys, I'm giving you a bit of a hard time just lately, Sagittarian, but like I said, man, if it is you guys, right, some of my clients actually appreciate it, and they think, you know what, Steve, you are right, and in order for me to do better and be better, I'm going to have to start thinking better. Not trying to outsmart people, okay, or smart mouth people, or for them to smart mouth me, okay. I need to learn something. Unfortunately, because it's YouTube, I don't have time to go over everything. But that's why you have the gold tier over on Patreon, right? Is to go over all of these cards that, one, in turn, teach you how to read them, and two, it also tells you about life, right here. So let's see. Love life for Sagittarius. Oh my word. Oh my word. It's over. It's Jim Morrison. It's Jim, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. If I've been calling your fucking names out for this long and you've been going over the same thing with the same person this long, is it to do with ex-husband and wife and children and your narc ex? Why did you still keep contacting them? Here. But your love life's dead in the water now, bruv. It's David Gray. It's dead in the water, right? I mean, you could be dealing with someone that's grieving over the loss of a loved one. Granted, Eddie, but you could be, right, here. But you've got such conflict. Now, why have you got such conflict that I keep trying to ram home to everyone, Raymond, or Ramona? 5 and 4. And 5. 4 and 5 and 5. Sagittarius, Taurus, life path 5. Sagittarius, Taurus, life path 5. Scorpio, Aries, life path 4. I do not get on with my mother or father or this person all the time because it's conflicting therefore with my 5. So there's the conflict. Where is it? Fucking everywhere. So if this is one individual that gets it in the ear hole by their parents, by clients, by people that moan and bitch and complain, and you've got a partner that's okay, then give this guy a break or woman a break. God damn it. Right? Because this could be, I'm fucking having a go at everybody in a relationship here. Okay, because here you should be single. Like, you know, you should be here single, right? Because you are not vibing. Okay, you know, this isn't again, you got the 5 on it, Michael Connett. This is 5 on it. Okay, now, I have got a friend, right? He is with a Sagittarian. She's very ill at the moment. So if that is here, granted, you'll get pass. Someone could be very ill, like really ill. Someone could be mentally ill here also. Mental health, mental illness. But someone could be literally knocking on Evan's door here, Dave. Like death card, 5 of cups. Really worried to sick to death of my partner because they're ill. I could be losing my partner. This might be the last time that I actually get to see them. My friend Michael does this with his Sagittarius. She's a lovely girl. She's got something going on with her blood system and the doctors are no fucking good whatsoever and they do shit. They do nothing. My mate Michael's from London, or was from London. Okay, so what did he do? Threaten the police when he was in the hospital because they're not helping his missus. So he's lost the plot and said, get off me or I'm going to fucking rip your head off. Yeah, he's got the hands of 2 shovels put together. Right, so lost the plot completely and utterly because my partner's really ill and you guys ain't doing nothing about it. Okay, so someone could be ill. Okay, yeah. Just putting it that way, right? In case someone's losing the plot at me and this just be your love life. And you're like, well, actually, Steve, by the sounds of it, your friend's got more problems than what I have. Yeah, if you're just dealing with a twat flame, I mean, come on. You know. Yeah. So let's see. Family. What's going on with family for Sagittarius, please? Family. Oh, my word. I mean, no wonder you guys are unsubscribing or not even bothering subscribing to my channel, Sagittarian, because I can't change the cards, Dave. I can't do it. 9 of Wands. Narcissism, gaslighting, confusion, petty arguments, no arguments, ghosting. But then you wonder why, with these 5s, why people are like, fuck it, I'm backing out, I'm going. I've had enough. I can't be doing with you telling me what to do, and I'm supposed to be doing what you want me to do, or see you when you want me to see you, or when you can't. Why do you not like me for who I am? I do. There's just one thing missing that you don't do right. Well, fuck you. And you, and who's next? Right, here. Because I've had enough. One complains at the one thing that they need that's missing. Right, what now? Oh, well, you didn't. Oh, God, here we go again, man. What now? Something else that you didn't do or I didn't do. Okay, one other thing that you're complaining that I haven't got. Okay, you got 9 fingers. Great. Right, you're ambidextrous. Let's see, Sagittarius. Right, if you're like, well, this is my twat flame, this is my forever after. Y'all kidding. You were kidding. Right here. You gotta be. We're not talking, we're not speaking, we're gaslighting each other, we're confusing each other. I mean, fuck, this is in your family. That's what I said. If like Steph, if your family is like this and your love life likes this, and this is like a guy, like a geezer, right? Just like, right, Dave, I'm just on my own, like just doing my thing. And my girlfriend and boyfriend are absolutely crazy as bonky-eyed as shit, and my family are also narcissistic, then Jesus Christ, man, somebody needs a cross here. Here, because they can't take it. Right, they can't take it. So let's see. Family, going on with family for Sagittarius. Here. Oh, 7 of... So you've got all the best cards, Sag. I mean, fucking, we might as well play bingo and have a full house at it, right? I think I might just stop doing Sagittarian readings because it's like you guys, I can feel the hatred that's going to come my way for just reading your cards. Now, I hope this don't relate to you at all. And one of my other readings might. But Jesus. Cancer and me mate Michael. here, right? Going through it, bruv. You're going through the family situation. Something's going on with the family now. Something's running through the relationship, and also the work, money, lack of finances, hospital bills, fuck knows what's picking up there, no work, being laid off. Now my love life has gone to shit because they're very ill also. Now my family's kicking off at me and fucking everything else, and I can't cope, and I've got no money, no assets, no children, nothing here. Right? It's like cat amongst the pigeons, or I owe you nothing. Right? I owe you nothing but a spit in the eye. Right? Now, if this hasn't happened and this starts to happen, then Jesus, someone's playing the martyr and the victim here, because you've also got 2 signs of ADHD as well. 5 of Swords and the 7 of Swords are my ADHD. This is my mental illness card here also. PTSD, trauma, narcissism, gaslighting, and confusion, and confused with ADHD, where everybody's just picking on this one person, bullying them through having a mental health issue that they can't focus on their love life, their work, and their family all in one go. Poor son. Yeah. Let's see. So, family, in and out like a yo-yo, bro. More indecisive energy, but more, like, you could be like me, and this is just your mindset half the time with ADHD. Okay, I'm got so busy, I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. I mean, I ain't really seeing it, but I am seeing ADHD run through the family here. So, like, running backwards and forwards to the ex-husband, wife, separation, coming back and going and floating in like Peter and Paul. What's going on spiritually that Sagittarius is learning? Well, apart from their temper or their sabotage, well, I mean, I give up, because spiritually you got the best bit of the reading, but everything else, it's like that does not make a lick of fucking sense. I mean, is this your actual love life? This is your love life, Sagittarius, or life part 5. Sagittarius, Taurus, life part 5. That's your love life. It's going hunky-dory. What's all this? Family, work, and confusion in my brain. But this is my love life, right? But because it's spiritual, if you're caught in a third party of lies, deceit, and manipulation, then you could see this is your ex-husband. This is 2 men, right? 2 men. So it could be a woman here, a woman that keeps going off between 2 men, causing a load of conflict between 2 men. These 2 men here are happy as a pig in shit like Larry, bruv, here. Okay, so spiritually what you're learning is that there are more than one person up in here, Dave. Here, there's more than one person, because someone's got 2 men, right? So if you're women watching and you're kind of like, where does my man go? 1, it could be with a mango, or 2, it could be with another man, or it could be off to see the wizard that is another woman, okay, because it's general. But like spiritually, what am I caught in? Caught in this person that's caught in someone else, right? What am I caught in? A third party drama triangle? Okay, spiritually, these people are together that are loving each other, and I'm the bystander that's watching these 2 get on really well, and I'm spending all of my time exhausting my assets and time, keep trying to spy and stalk the fuck out of these 2 that are actually just getting on really well and getting on with their life. Like I said, man, there are lunatics out there that have spiritual connections to a non-existent person that they've never even spoke to before, visually, mentally, and just face to face. And they start psychically calling them a narc, thinking that they're strange. And they've never even spoke to them before in their fucking life. And I guarantee you, I'm a tarot card reader. I've never spoke to them, never seen them. They're a narcissist. Like, what? What? Yes, they're doing witchcraft on me. And like, what? Hold on. They're doing witchcraft on you. You've never spoke to them. You've never seen them face to face. The geezer hasn't even told you that they may or may not feel the same way. And you've lost the plot over this person? Y'all need a fucking therapist more than anything else. Yeah. But someone here is off to see another person, I believe. Okay, so I'm going to... How long have we been doing? 35 minutes. Oh, dear, Sagittarius. Because I got a feeling half of you guys ain't going to watch. So let's see. Work and money for Sagittarius. Work and money. Dirt digging, looking up dirt, digging up dirt on other people's shit, man. I told you, someone's sticking their rooter right into other people's lives, their business, their, like, where you're going, what you're doing, what you're saying, what you're not saying, when you're speaking, when you're not speaking, when you're going to see your girlfriend or your boyfriend, when you're doing all of those sort of things. Jesus Christ, that person is like digging up every piece of information they can to get in on someone else's life. Like, this is someone that could have the biggest fucking hooter known to man when it comes to digging information up about other people's lives. Okay. Now, if you're with another person that said, yeah, I love you, but I'm a bit married and divorcing and situations, then that's just making you try to dig up loads of dirt on this other person to find out where they're gone and why they've ghosted you. Why has this person completely and utterly ghosted me? That's now making me realize I need to dig all of this information up spiritually to try and find out where they've gone and why they ghosted me and why they abandoned me. But it could be to do with your aggression and your anger. Okay. Saint anger, Saint Icarus. Let's see. So what's love life showing Sagittarius? Wolf in sheep's clothing. Oh dear. Tell me about it. Ego. You had that before. You still got it. You still got it. Ego standing in the way. Hurt ego. Ego getting in the way of relationships, family, etc. It's in your love life. So ego standing in the way. Can't seem to get over myself, let alone anyone else. Right here. So show me what's going on with family. With family for Sagittarius. Fake flexing, acts rich, flosses money, not rich loops. French person, you're going to have to sort your fucking napper out. I had to block you. You do not, I'll call your ass out. You do not have a connection with Rich Loops. He doesn't even know who you are. Doesn't even know you are. He's not setting all his people on you that live in France. Right here, you've lost the plot. This is why I had to completely get rid of you, because you were coming up as an extremely strange person. Here. I told you, there is someone fucking very strange in the neighborhood around here. So I'm just saying, fake flexing, acts Rich Loops, but acts rich, flosses money, etc., fancy, shows off, and everything else. Could even be me. You could see it as me. Okay, telling people here. But it could be money, assets taken from me. So let's see. Spiritually, any messages for Sagittarian? Player, told you. Someone's playing someone off against another person here. It's in the cards. It says what it does on the tin, Sagittarius. So there you go, guys. I'm doing these readings slightly different like the other one. If you would care to join Patreon, that is where your full weekly reading is. It really does also help me out, because without you guys on Patreon, I would not be able to survive and keep doing it. So people that are joining Patreon, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. And if you would like to join, you get you get loads of readings over there, because I'm always doing readings on Patreon. I always do like 3 or 4 maybe before anything on here. Sometimes as many as I can over there before I do anything on here. Patreon comes first, unfortunately, okay, because they actually pay money. So I always feel sorry for my patrons, because I always want to do what I can, as many as I can for them, and then I get people on YouTube not getting what they want for free. Right? So I'm torn myself. So if you'd like to join Patreon, you need the silver or the gold tier. Please make sure you smash that like button. Please make sure that you subscribe at least and stay around in order to give me a subscription. You know, come on, guys. Right? 35% of people are not subscribed, but they watch. Okay, I didn't realise about that statistic till I thought 35% out of those people watch my channel without a subscription. Why? Why not subscribe? Your ex isn't going to find you, even though you're paranoid. Don't worry about it. It's only YouTube, folks. Okay, I'm going to track you down because you've got a YouTube channel, right here. But like, you know, it's the trouble with dealing with people that are like traumatic and paranoid. It's you know, it's part and parcel of it. But again, like, share, comment, subscription, all that sort of stuff really does help out. The join button is also below, $3 or $4. That's where I do personal tarot readings for everybody that comes on when I do a live. If you are a member, it comes up, or you can join then. $2 or $3, have whatever kind of question and answer that you want. And then I also channel deceased loved ones and do pictures and remote viewing and all that sort of stuff, channeled art and pictures and stuff and messages from deceased loved ones. That's also only $2 or $3. Okay, so all links are provided below. Like, share, comment. Thanks very much, guys. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.